So I'm all for art and culture, and it has been my dream to play the piano in my life, and I found this amazing teacher. We're gonna go, and today is the day I'm gonna learn the piano. I'm so excited! So I've reached here. We're gonna be climbing up the steps. So we're here. Climbing, my favorite thing to do. So we're here and I'm going to have my first music lesson. I'm so excited. Rozelle is, according to me, one of the finest teachers, and she performs so beautifully, and she's very humble that she'll be like, but she's really good. And so I'm going to get my first piano lesson from her. But before that, I'm going to ask Rozelle, so when did you start, when did your love for music begin?
I think our parents have always encouraged us, and that has been huge, you know, and yeah, I think I owe a lot of my love for music to them. And so yeah, I started to learn the piano at 8.
Wow.
And
Mozart.
yeah, and I mean, so I've been through a couple of teachers, and I feel like along the way I've learned so much about what to do and what not to do, and it's been a great journey. So, and the journey still continues.
Rozelle also teaches cello. She knows several instruments. Rozelle, what are the instruments you know? I know you know quite a few.
Yeah, so I play a little bit of guitar and some recorder.
Nice.
Which is, you know, my teaching philosophy is very, very student-centered, and I think that's because, yeah, I've been to teachers who sort of expected me to adapt.
Yeah.
And sometimes that doesn't always work. So again, you know, student-centered, and so I think at first find out what the student wants to do. Sometimes people want to learn just for fun, and sometimes people want to do exams and take this really seriously, and so figuring out what the student wants to do. And so how we start is you know, figuring out what they want to do, and yeah, and so we look at the keys.
So for people, this is a key, and this is not what I'm going to be learning how to play. The keys are on the piano. This is like, these are keys, right?
Yes.
So you were also teaching in a school, École Mondiale. That's
Yes,
the
yes.
STEAM school. You were teaching the kids there.
Right.
So she's got lots of experience teaching. So I think I have a good teacher. So let's see if I learn.
Okay. Music has 7 alphabets, and each key is for a particular alphabet on the keyboard.
So,
and
is it A, B, C,
D, E, F, G.
No
Yes.
H.
No H.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
goodness. Yeah.
So generally first lessons would be like high notes.
High notes and low notes, and then once you know that this is a C, that is a D, then it's easy to start playing a song.
And then which is the first song you teach?
The first song that I teach is, so I teach Happy Birthday for fun, and then Twinkle Twinkle, because those are the 2 most common songs, and somehow people can relate to it, and so it's just nicer, you know. So it's really motivating because you've learned a song at your first or second class, and you can play it, and so they get it's exciting.
Because in violin you have to wait for 8 months before you even sound like a human being.
And yes, that's true. Yeah, but the good part about piano is that, you know, your keys are all laid out, so you play your C and you will get a C. You won't get anything else. So definitely, you know, it's a little easier to start playing songs. So the white keys mean something, and then the black keys also have their own. Of course, yeah. So you played an F right there.
That's an F.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. My first couple of lessons are all about go ahead, explore, and be adventurous, because when you are adventurous, I mean, I can tell you that this is an A and that's a B, but then when you explore and find things out for yourself, the learning is better. And so go for it. Yeah, you know.
You've told me about the high notes and low notes, and the white keys, and the black ones.
So the black ones also, and we come to that a little bit later, but they also have, you know, a specific meaning, and yeah, they may look a little intimidating, but actually they're quite fun, really. So Yeah.
How do I become pro? Like, how do I sound like Yanni?
Okay, so you need to practice. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Practice, and more practice.
Okay.
And you'll get there. And of course, have fun. Enjoy the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first, what do I do?
So the first note there is a C.
Okay.
And then you look at the set of the two black keys on the keyboard, and the note that is just before the two black keys is C. So if you know where C is on the keyboard, it's super easy, because then you can find the other keys very easily.
Okay. I know that most people play piano with two hands.
Yeah.
So how would you play? Like, how would you do that?
Okay, so you don't start off immediately playing with both hands. You
okay.
play separately and sort of figure out how to play the notes together, and then you eventually play songs that has something called the bass clef for left hand and the treble clef for the right hand.
Okay.
And so that takes some practice.
Okay.
But yeah, it's fun.
Okay. Yes. Okay, like Happy Birthday. How do you play Happy Birthday on the piano?
Okay, so you can start with C. That's your starting note.
Two notes, and then here.
C. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm just gonna point to the key, and all you have to do is just play it. So.
Woo! Woo!
Twice.
Woo! C.
Yeah, see? We have black one.
Ooh, black one.
Yeah.
Whoa, I played Happy Birthday.
Yeah, you did.
So cool. So one thing I do know is that Happy Birthday was composed by Mozart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is right.
Yeah, so you don't realize this, but you're singing Mozart every time someone turns a year older.
Yeah.
So, yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do a very.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna play that, and you can just play your notes.
Woo! Wow.
The black one.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a mistake.
So if you were playing a C there, you'd play, maybe you just play F.
Okay.
Over there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to look funny because my coordination is not great, but please excuse that. So can I play it on this note?
Yeah. And then you play C. Yeah. Back to F.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's quite logical also.
You can stay on F. And you play that one. Yes. Yeah, cool. There you go.
All right. So any other lessons or tips that I can learn from my first lesson?
Okay, so the biggest thing is practice, practice and more practice. It also helps to have an instrument of your own at home, because that would just speed up your progress.
Yes.
And so that, and then of course coming regularly to classes and being regular, that helps.
So this was really nice. It's a great, I mean, I had a very, very basic course, but you can see she's such a good teacher, and she doesn't like take over the class and like want to play. She actually teaches, and I actually learned C, and I learned how to play Happy Birthday. So thank you, Rozelle.
Oh, my pleasure.
You must sign up for her classes, and I will write her details right now. Yeah, it's coming on screen right now. And you teach all ages?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is the most exciting age to teach?
I think the age that you really want to learn.
Ah,
So-
nice. She's smart.
So,
But nice.
yeah.
Okay. All it took was one class, and now I'm playing.